everybody, welcome back to PadfootTD Games. My name is Zach, I'm the voice behind the icon, and today we're back in Planet Coaster once again with Riverside. We're going to continue to work on old Riverside here. Something I realized once I finished last episode, it's about a week later, I want to put a fence around this area because, you know, kids wandering off into bushes and, you know, crazy weird stuff like that. I'm trying to plan for any eventuality that might happen here. And right now we're just going to look at fences. Now, I kind of like those. Those are too crisp and clean. Ooh. These are really nice, though. Let's just peek through. We also have a new surprise. We do have some new content that made it to the game. That's more of adventure style. That might do. Those are really short, though. I'm actually really surprised at how short those are. We have Magnificent Rides here with us now. I think that was the newest DLC that came out. The biggest thing that I saw about this that I said, man, I can't wait until that comes out for the game. I'm going to put, actually, this here as a comparison. Ooh. I don't think I have a curve that's going to work that way. Is that a trough? Oh no, it's just actually a really nice fencing. The gondola is the biggest thing that's out on that I really wanted to bring in. Carnival, what's that? I wonder if that's from one of the DLCs. Couldn't even tell you at this point. Everything starts to blend together. What did I say? This was going to be a good one? Yeah, I like this one better. It just looks more rustic-wise, but I wanted to start fencing off some areas, just to start, you know, yet again, with the realism. That's what we're hoping for anyways, but yeah, actually this one's enough where I can just plop down. I forget that they technically don't really line up, so yeah, I don't like that though. It's going to be a little while for me to figure out how I want to move these around. But welcome. For you, it is Monday, but for me, it is Sunday. Saturday, not Sunday. Whew. Starting to lose it already. It is just a complete washout of a day. We were hoping to go to Six Flags today, and I was going to film our first vlog of the Six Flags season. And that didn't happen. So a little bummed on that. Tomorrow is Easter, though. I'll be taking care of some horses. Danielle gets to go spend some time with some sides of her family. I think my parents and I decided we're actually going to do Subway. Completely change it up this year. How's that starting to look? Oh, that's starting to look nice. This is I can't even talk. This is how out of practice I was. This is how we were at the beginning of making these videos. I was just tripping over myself. Just trying to get a different design in here if I can span some area. And there. Makes me want to fill in this area maybe a little bit more. Probably will. This is almost a straight shot, so we'll get this going. But yeah, it's good right now. Life is in an okay spot right now. I don't want it in the tree. Oh, little things, I'm telling you. Okay, let's grab that there. And what are we thinking? There, and then of course you can't go together. How bad does that look? Not super bad if it wasn't sitting. Hold on. Maybe we can fix this. No, I'm not a fan. Oh, what do I want to do? because that looks nice. I don't really want to mess with that. I wouldn't have been able to fit one in here anyways. Oh, it makes me wish we just had a couple pieces. Alright, where would you have met? Weird, is this a hill? Or am I just going completely... Had to have been an angle thing. Let's get rid of that. I mean, technically this is the only area that I don't want people in anyway, so... We'll take it for now. So, oh, by the way, I realized I did not really talk about what's this video going to be all about. Today's video is focusing on getting some more stuff, finishing the queue, really, which I feel is almost there anyways. And just starting to make the area come together a little bit more. Which means also getting rid of these lights. Trying to go with the path. That light is really fucking me up, though. Little details is going to do it today. But yeah, so we're watching the ranch right now for our ranch owner. It's nice, it gives us a sense of purpose in the morning, but the getting up early on the weekends, and we're talking like 6 o'clock in the morning, early, rotate. That's been rough. It's only been one day, but that's definitely already hit a toll, not a hole. There we go. On me, at least. Danielle usually gets up this early, but I feel bad that she has to get up this early right now. I'll have to put something there. But that'll keep people from there, and then when we get the main area, that'll get a fence, but that's fine. That's closed off by that building, but I will for consistency wise. There we go. Get yourself in, nice and beautiful. We've got to put something on this wall because right now it's boring. And we're actually we can do long strips of this one to kind of start closing this in. I'm trying to put this series into high gear because I do want to open up the park and, you know, start doing things in sections. I think, you know, like any major park, we're going to open up with certain attractions not open. I think I said this last episode. This area is going to be completely still under construction. Parking lot is still going to be under construction. It's going to have to come in phases because I do have high hopes for the things that we can do here, but I don't want to hold back bringing visitors in if we can help it. I do know that there is a gap here. That's okay by me. I'm trying to look semi-natural. There's nothing natural about it. I can't fool anybody. There's that. There. And there, and then there's suitcases that would stop people from going that way. And here's the thing. One thing I am also looking at is, oh yeah, you know, if a kid really wanted to, they could go through here and get through these suitcases and be in here. You could jump the fence and be in there. That's any park. It kind of comes into common sense at that point. So, some kid gets eaten by a boogeyman. That's not my problem. What does that mean? I don't know. But there's that. Now, we're going with the fencing. I guess it does feel right to fence it all off. I wasn't going to at first, but I think that'll feel right. I want to start in there because I think that looks better. And let's get ourselves going. Also, big thanks to everybody giving a lot of support with this series. This is more, not that I don't have fun with the other videos, this is probably one of the most fun series for me to do because I do get to sit here and let my imagination kind of soar. And, you know, that's why I'm even in the field that I'm in, is for creativity, imagination, and fun. Welcome to the world of theater. We are completely professionals. Don't worry about it. Don't ask questions. There we go. Want to make sure we have still plenty of photo opportunities for everybody to enjoy while they're here at the park. I'm going to have to change out those lights here in a moment. We will. A little bit smaller. Told you, we're going for super crazy details here at this point. And fencing, I feel, is like one of those details that sometimes can be overlooked. Anybody who takes Planet Coaster seriously, obviously more seriously than I do, fencing is a big thing that they really focus on, and they put a lot of time and effort into. Yes. Yes, this I like. This I like a lot. Alright, let's walk down this way. Everything here visually looks very nice. And we'll start going this way. I want them to be able to interact with sets. I know that they won't, but if we were building this like from the ground up, I'd want them to be able to come in here and play around with this and, you know, have a good time. No, damn it. All quick keys are next to each other, but yet again, all this freedom that they've given us in this game, and that's what sets Planet Coaster in a field of its own, and they keep coming out with content after content. You can't compare. And I think we all know what I'm attempting to compare to. I tried that when it first came, not even when it first came out. Once I had a computer strong enough to play it, it was like $7 at GameStop one day. Picked me up a copy and realized very quickly why it was $7. I got really excited about some of the stuff that I'd seen, but I was like, Planet Coaster had just come out, and I had seen all the videos for it, and I was like, that's amazing. That's so cool. But let me try an oldie. Let me try something that is like known and works. I played hundreds, if not thousands of hours on Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 throughout the years. Building parks, building Universal Studios, my own kind, obviously. Six Flags with Danielle. We made our own Six Flags, and we'd play together. And it was such a good game, and then to go to what they're offering now is kind of disastrous. And it's nothing really against the company, but I think they know. They have to know. Oh, that's going to bother me just ever so slightly. No. There we go. Not what I wanted. I want that one because I'm paying attention. There we go. It's actually not going to fit in there. Stop grabbing that one. Now I'm wondering if it's not actually going to fit. I have to put a bush there. That's what I'm going to have to do. This is going to become its own train station. I like how they say fairy tale. I get that. Don't get me wrong, but I think it works well here. kind of like a pioneer town. A couple things that I'm looking at for possibilities, but let's continue with the fence. Also, strap in tight, because I can guarantee there's going to be a handful more episodes like this. I know we still got to build that, but it's going to be a handful of episodes that are going to require us to take the time to put in a fence. Now, I know that's not the most fun to watch, but hopefully I at least keep conversation going with you all. If not, put it on speed too and enjoy. I'm not one to sit for hours and then time lapse it. I like to keep you guys in the world on the progress that we're making. And I think the way that we're growing too. You know, when I first started, I said that I was going to put together a quick little park and we'll eventually put in the detail. Like, I want to do something in their backyard that some guy had a dream, and look at what it became. Well, you can actually just tell. Looking over there, it looks fine, cool. Then you look over here, and you start looking at some of the detail. I know these are pre-made buildings. We might eventually switch some of them out, but we're definitely growing as people, as designers, and me mostly. You guys are just here for the ride. But I do listen to any suggestions that anybody ever messages me. Ideas. Nothing will beat the comment I got the other day where somebody said Markiplier is better on a video. Yes. Markiplier doesn't play Planet Coaster though, does he? I'm a Markiplier fan myself, so I don't find that as an insult. And he can do it as full time. I don't wanna. I think I could deal with being a quote-unquote celebrity. I don't think I could deal with doing YouTube. I think I'd get bored. I do this as my hobby. This is my off time. If this became my job, I don't think it'd be that fun anymore. Now granted, if we can eventually get to the level where we can make a little bit of money, that'll help just us as a family in general. And I would always be welcome to that idea. But never full-time. My God, that's a lot of fence. Okay. And we're gonna have a lot of, like, little fence days, but once we get fences, we'll have to look at benching and lighting. I want to get the Western world, I want to get Old Riverside onto its feet so that's ready for opening. Then we'll start prioritizing what we need to get, what else we need to get together. Six Flags opened this week, so my deadline is getting close for when I want to open this place. I do take pride even with, you know, Figment people walking around my park. It's still something very cool to be able to see that you're making the algorithm work for you. All that coding still enjoys what you're putting out there for entertainment. We got to be doing something right, by the way, as well as something I was thinking about. Our newest need something in the middle. Something I'm thinking about, but what was I thinking about? Shit. Goldfish memory here. No, it's gone. Oh, got it. We must be doing something right in the fact of our last Planet Coaster, which came out last week, actually. It came out last Wednesday. Within 3 days of being uploaded, it was at 40 views. I haven't checked it recently to see where it is now. I know I can just go into my creative studio, but you know, usually it's just easier for me to click on the video. I don't want that to count as a view. That's cheating. So I'd like to know where it sits now, but I wonder if that's one of the ones that YouTube picked up and was like, every once in a while they'll grab one of our videos and be like, we'll throw this out into the market and see if anybody likes it. It's usually with our American Truck Sim Greyhound mode and Train Sim World. Those are the normal ones. There we go. We're almost done with this path. Holy crap. It does take forever, but I gotta admit that looks really, really good. And I didn't think I'd ever actually be a fan like this, but this is growing on me. This I like. Fencing everything in, keeping people where they need to be. Because right now, if you think about it, if this was a park that opened, nothing would stop somebody from coming and climbing on this, walking over there, walking over here. We have bushes, not fencing. The only thing that we actually ever put time into was the perimeter fence, and even that, there's a gap. So, you know, little things. I'm reminiscing now, and I know I shouldn't because I want to get back to that fence, but when we had first opened up, is this the tornado? Monster? Whatever we named this ride. I can't even remember at this point. This was our first roller coaster. It opened with that, this, the kiddie ride. Nothing was here. I looked at an old video. The original park entrance. Time to come back to reality, but it's kind of cool to think about and see where we are now. And to see that we're at 90 subscribers, and probably, I would hope maybe, by the time this video goes up, maybe we'll be at 90 plus. And maybe one day, you're watching this in the future. Not so distant future, probably, but maybe we have 1,000. And hell, heaven forbid, if we ever hit 10,000. It's gonna be kind of like a nature walk, but let's go to pathing. Paths. What are we doing? Okay, and then what are you at? You're not. Oh, you're at the. No, you're not. You're at 30 feet. That's what I thought. Oh, okay. Wasn't ready for a phone call. Alright, well, I am going to have to answer that. But we are actually going to end this episode here, too. That's going to do it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I know it's kind of slow because we're just getting into the nitty-gritty, and that's what the next episode is going to be probably as well. Maybe we'll flop back and forth. I don't know yet. But that is going to do it for this one. If you enjoy what you saw, we do live stream on Twitch, and we are on Instagram. Those links are down there in the description below. Let us know down in the comments what you think. I always love to be able to hear what you might want to see in the future or what you want to see here in this game on the channel. I'm always open up to suggestions. Just let us know. Excuse me. If you enjoyed this video, a thumbs up always helps. Just lets us know that we're on the right track of the content we're making. And if you want to show support, a subscribe is always appreciated. It just puts a big smile on our face when we get to see that number and we know that we're actually making entertainment for you all. But with that, I thank you guys so much for coming out to this one, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.